Hey, what's going on, you guys? It's your boy Akil, living in Japan since 2004. Bringing you another video, giving you my perspective on life and relationships here to help you with your potential partners, whether it's for one night or for a lifetime, depending on whatever you want to do. As you all know, I've been married for well over a decade, got kids and stuff like that. But I did spend my 20s here, mingling around the Tokyo area. So I want to try my best to express, my opinion and give you a sprinkle of little insights that might help you all in your, lovey-dovey relationships. So this time, what we got going on is a video by Ethan Wright, another semi-datish kind of video. I'm still kind of trying to figure out what they're doing, basically. But we're gonna analyze what's going on in the video. Take a look at the chemistry he has with this Japanese girl that he went on kind of a date on, and I'll give you some tips to help you with that potential boo thing that you might want to be hanging with in the near future. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be interesting. Let's do it. So first off, let me set up this video. It seems like it's not an like organic date because he mentioned that this girl hit him up on IG and said she liked his content. We'll take that as face value, whether he hit her up, she hit him around. I don't really care. I'm not getting into the Instagram, social media, tit for tat about that. But they're there on a realistic-ish date together. I'm not quite sure, but we got two young people hanging out in Tokyo, which I think is more than enough for us to kind of like take a look at and see their chemistry, their body language, and I can give you guys some tips and stuff like that. Don't know anything about this guy. Don't know anything about the girl, just some dude with some light skinned dude with dreadlocks and some like random Japanese girl. So let's see how they blend together.
Okay, I'm in Tokyo Station right now. I'm going to go to the meetup spot with May or Mai. I'm not quite sure how to pronounce her name because I've never met her before. We're complete strangers. We literally just started talking 1 week ago when she hit me up on Instagram and she was like, hey, I found your YouTube channel, I love your videos. I'm here in Japan, it'd be great if we could meet up one day. And so now here I am, about to meet with May.
While I was waiting, I had to slow my breathing down because I was a little nervous. And then I finally met the stranger.
Yeah, I'm filming. Hello. Do you say your name May or Mai? May. May, okay. 私の日本語悪いです。
So yeah, first off, his Japanese is terrible, but but she's not gonna say that. I mean, let me not kind of clown his Japanese, but this does lead to a really good point. Like, if you're studying Japanese, it's totally fine, to use on dates, but don't try to make that your selling point, especially because it seems like she's really good at English. If she's really, really good at English, just stick with the English. It's okay. Get your Japanese level up to the point where, you can practice on a regular basis. But because if you're just trying to use your broken Japanese, you're ruining the flow of the date. You know what I'm saying? And that really kind of messes up your chances of getting the draws. Before I forget, by the way, of course, I'm going to leave a link to this full video in the comment section so you can check out the whole thing. I'm just gonna pick pieces apart of it and pick it apart. I'm gonna pick up pieces of it and kind of give my analysis. But the first tip, number one, is if you can't handle a 20-30 minute conversation in all Japanese, then I'd probably say just stick with English if unless it's absolutely necessary. It will just make the date flow better. It will build your chemistry with the person. It's just easier. Like my wife, now, like when I met her, I couldn't speak a word of Japanese. Now we can speak Japanese, but she still doesn't like me speaking Japanese. Like, I mean, suddenly when we're around other people, she just switches to Japanese on me because she knows I can understand it. But and and I'll talk to Japanese with her around other people who don't speak English. But between us, like, our chemistry flows better in English. So, of course, he's studying Japanese. He's got a textbook. He knows a few sentences. That's good. I'm not knocking him for that. But for date, get the draws, bring it home purposes, leave your Japanese in your back pocket unless you can, really flow with it on like a conversational level. That's number one.
Whoa, this is like not Japanese. It's like England-ish, isn't it?
Do you want me to take it?
Yeah, yeah. ちょっと寒いですね。ですね。What?
When someone hear you're Japanese,
No, everyone laughs. Everyone laughs. I'm used to it.
I've been here before, but I don't remember anything.
Wait, when were you here?
I don't know. So long.
Like when you were like 4?
Yeah,
Oh wow, so you just never come here.
because I live in the countryside of Japan.
Right.
Oh, okay. She's from the countryside. That's why. So she's not. Well, no, but she might be like a college student, something in Tokyo. We don't know that part. But yeah, like she was laughing, like that reaction when you use terrible Japanese. I think we in the West think like, oh, I'm doing it, I'm flowing it, I'm speaking Japanese, but really it's an embarrassed laugh. You know what I'm saying? Because she knows that the other people are listening to your loud coursing Japanese, used incorrectly, used in the wrong tone, overly loud, and it reflects on her because it's like, who's that Japanese girl with that weird foreign guy? Like, and she's embarrassed by it. She can't tell you that, like, yo, she can't do that, but that's kind of what she wants to say. You know what I'm saying? Just speak English, man. Like, just speak English. You're embarrassing me. It makes life easier for her if you just do it that way. Trust me.
Oh, is my Japanese that good? Mexican. So black and Mexican.
Oh yeah.
Can I guess what you are? Okay. I'm feeling. Are you Japanese?
We waited for a group dance performance. It was really cool. And then we started talking about pizza.
What's the pizza? It's a food?
Yes.
Pizza. It's American food?
Pizza. There's no way you don't know pizza.
We think the same food, but the way we say is different.
Pizza?
Pizza.
But they sound the same.
You said pizza. Pizza. Pizza and pizza.
Pizza?
It's different.
No, they sound the exact same.
So okay, she's holding her selfie stick thing. So I'm guessing this is like a content creation collaboration kind of thing. It's not really like a real date. So maybe she reached out to him, was like, yo, let's collab or something like that. I mean, the vibe of this is very similar to a first date with like a Japanese girl of her English ability, I think. So yeah, I don't expect him to take her home. I don't think that's gonna happen. But I do think, the daytime first meeting, yeah, like I told you, it's kind of like meeting your cousin. Like there's nothing really romantic going on at all, generally speaking, especially in the daytime. Nighttime, get her a little sauced up. It might be something a little bit different, but this time of day is very safe. Just get to know you kind of date. Even though I'm smelling them doing it for content, but I think that's fine with me because it is kind of a realistic situation.
We were gonna visit this imperial castle today, but apparently it's closed. Wait, did they tell you why it's closed?
Oh, like I think we need some ticket, like before. So then.
でも大丈夫。綺麗。
綺麗。
綺麗。
But your Japanese so good.
そうですね。確かに。確かに。
そうですね。本当だよ。
I think I did another video where other people, I think Yuta was explaining that point that saying your Japanese is good is not a real compliment. Don't take it to your head at all if you can just throw out a few phrases. Like, when I learned like 2 words, people are like, oh, your Japanese is good. And when I give a presentation, people are like, oh, your Japanese is good. I get the same reaction. Same thing with using chopsticks. Same thing with, you understanding like some different, it's all the same thing. It's just like a general kind of compliment that gets thrown out. Don't take it to heart at all. Don't feel disheartened by it. Don't be like, you're lying to me, you all fake. No, it's just like a cultural kind of thing. It's giving compliments is part of the culture here, so just get used to that. But don't take it like as like encouragement, like, yeah, let me keep milking this. No, please don't.
How old are you?
20歳1。
20歳?
20歳1。21歳?
Yes, 21歳。
21歳。
1歳じゃなくて21歳。I was also kind of nervous, like, oh, if I can speak in good way. I only like talking English through online, like English online.
Like texting?
No, like
Video calls?
yes, like a
FaceTime?
teacher.
Ah.
Yes, not the same. Like to speak with you and the teacher. You know.
It's not as funny.
Yeah. Like yeah. It's
So
not
I'm,
real.
Like, really funny and stuff. Really cool as well.
Yeah.
Amazing guy.
Wait,
Okay.
your name is Aisan, right?
Ethan.
Ethan.
Or Asan.
Okay.
Is my Japanese name.
Aisan.
Asan. Hi.
Aisan-san.
Asan-san.
Aisan-san.
It's really confusing in Japanese class.
Yeah.
Because it's Asan and Bisan. And every time they say Asan, I think it's my name.
Wait, Ethan, what?
Ethan
Last
Wright.
name.
Right.
Oh, right. Oh.
May-san. What's your... Why are you laughing?
Your Japanese is so cute.
Thank you. You'll think it's kakoi one day.
No.
No?
See, that's her real thinking, right? Like, no, it's not. But you know, I'm not saying go zero Japanese. There are some things, if you see like this banter when they're sitting down, I think like that is more natural and what you'll get from like a first date. You know, names, hometown, small inside jokes. Though that type of chemistry really builds a rapport with a Japanese girl, so you kind of have to be open to those kind of little jokes. Her, you know, ribbing you a little bit, you know, you going back and forth with her a little bit. You know, if you notice the repetitive nature of those things, well, what's your name? How do you say it? How do you do that? How do you do that? Oh, this is how I do this. That back and forth is really, really important, especially on your first date, and being comfortable with that. Even if you might think it's pointless, even if it's not your personality, like unless she's like just a dark, mean person, you know, this is probably what you're gonna get. Like she really seems like, you know, a really nice person. She's a young, like a nice girl, like, you know, not super kind of innocent, you know. I'll probably implement the 5-year rule for her, so she, mentally speaking, she's probably about 22, so like 17, 18-ish. The way she talks, it seems like she lived abroad at some point, so she probably did study abroad, maybe 1 or 2 years or something like that in university. It's kind of the feeling that I'm getting from her pronunciation and her fluency, because she didn't get that good at English just from taking lessons online. And also she doesn't strike me as the type of girl who's had a bunch of foreign boyfriends. You know, she's doing content, so I would imagine like living abroad, you know, she kind of got the hunger, the thirst for content, and she's reaching out to foreign guys who she can collaborate with. That's probably what I'm guessing is happening. But her personality in general, she seems like down to earth, because she's not from Tokyo, so you know, she might have that countryside innocence to her a little bit. Like, yeah, I'd say a girl like this, you know, would probably be someone I would recommend if you're like looking for a long-term stable kind of person. This might be someone who would want to, type of person who would want to have a long-term relationship, even though she's in her early 20s. Like, she would be like a loyal partner for you, and someone you can kind of really build with. This type of girl, not her specifically.
This is some type of sashimi. This is a gyoza. These are dumplings. Yep.
You just see it.
I'll probably get that then.
I want to try this too.
Ah, okay.
Is it good?
Yeah, I think it's good.
That's another really important thing. Let her order for you. Even if you want to practice your Japanese, even if you think you're the guy and you practice how to do it, just let her order for you. It makes it easier for everyone. Put your ego to the side. My wife still orders for me in like almost all situations, just because it's easier that way. Unless it's something like I really, really want. Like, you know, most of the time, like 90% of the time, my wife is ordering if we're in a restaurant here. It's just easier, trust me.
My style is... Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad.
いただきます。
いただきます。
いただきます。いただきます。
They did that in anime. I knew a bunch of words just watching the anime. I would say like, 本当ですか? I would always say, daga kotara. Go daga. Daga. What's that mean? Daga?
Daga is like you agree something, but I refuse.
But my siblings would ask me stuff, and I'd be like, daga.
ちょっと熱い。
What?
熱い。
her face. She's like, yo, okay, you gotta chill with the Japanese man. She got so annoyed. So I think she's a pretty cute girl. I think, you know, the date went pretty standard. Um, General chemistry, again, it is for content. So, you know, I don't really think they're gonna be really get romantic. But again, I could be surprised. I don't know. Again, please check out his channel, Ethan Wright. Their link is gonna be below. But all in all, I think it's a pretty standard date, even if it is for content. I don't see any romantic chemistry in there, but they do make a nice couple together. So check out another video right here, and I will holler at you next time. Peace.